Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube, or the second video on my YouTube. This video is going to be a quick product review. Well, it's going to be a two-part video where I do like a before product review and after product review. So this is the first part, so I'll keep it quick. Excuse me, I'm still kind of waking up. I just came back from Starbucks not too long ago, so I'm still processing my coffee. But yeah, so this video is going to be a product review on the 3 Ballerina herbal tea. And I know you're probably like, why would you do a review on a freaking tea? Like, who cares? But so I am going to do a reset on my body or my system. I am currently in the process where I'm going to start a new diet and exercise routine. So I want to clean out my system before I like go and start fresh. And I've heard this tea is amazing to do that, and it really cleans out of your system, literally. So there's gonna be a lot of TMI in this video, so prepare for that. And so I got my tea from Amazon, and it was like $4, which isn't that bad, honestly. I know if you go to your like international market or your Asian market, they have this tea, and it's much cheaper, probably like $2 or so, but $4 wasn't bad for Amazon, and they do free shipping. It doesn't matter if you're a Prime member or not, so it worked out. I'm like, I don't have an international market or one, I don't know if I do have one around, since I'm still kind of new to the neighborhood here in Minneapolis. So yeah, I got mine from Amazon, and people were raving about it. They're saying like, oh my gosh, like some people even said they lost weight on this. Like, they're like, I lost 7 pounds in 1 week. And I'm like, well, that's kind of intense. But yeah, people were saying that this tea is great. And so I decided to give it a shot myself. For this tea, you're supposed to take it, I think, from what I hear, the best thing to do is take it like 2 to 3 times a week, just because you don't want your system to be, or less, because you don't want your system to be dependent on this tea to digest your food. It's more just of a reset. It's not something you do every day. Well, some people do it, but I really don't think that's healthy. But yeah, some people, the recommended is like 2 to 3 times a week. And a lot of people are saying, if you have things to do, make sure that you drink it after. So make sure if you're gonna do this tea, you have nothing going on afterwards. Like if you have work or school, do it after that, because this tea will literally have you sitting, that TMI, here it comes, will literally have you sitting in the toilet for like 2 to 3 hours. And I know that's kind of intense. Like, I'm like, what the heck are you doing there for so long? Like, that's crazy. Like, how much cleaning does your system have? Like, yeah, so prepare for that. Another thing to know is that make sure when you buy your tea that it has this little gold stamp, or look for this gold stamp when you receive it, kind of like holographic glows, because believe it or not, there are knockoffs for this tea out there. I don't know, I guess there's knockoffs for the tea, and you want the real one, so get the real one. I got the 3 Ballerina tea in extra strength, and that was by accident. I did not know it was extra strength at all. Like, I thought this was a normal one, but there's a regular one out there, so maybe if you get the extra strength, use it less, or start with a normal strength. But yeah, so those are things to keep note of. Yeah, I already said the price. It was $4, free shipping, not bad at all. And I'm excited to give it a shot, like, honestly. I know all it takes is like, directions say you have to just put the tea bag in the cup and let it sit there for like 5 minutes, so like it fuses and gets all the stuff out, and then you drink it. You can drink it hot or cold. A lot of people say that when you drink it hot, it has like a better effect rather than when you drink it cold. So I don't know about that. I'll give it a shot. But yeah, I might take some pictures too of like my before and after, like maybe my midsection, and include them in this video and see if it did anything. Because some people are like, oh, I lost weight. I'm like, well, the purpose of this isn't really for you to lose weight. It's more of like just cleansing, but we'll see. So I'll keep you updated and you will see my after soon. Okay guys, so I'm adding this portion of the video just so you guys can see the packaging. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'm a little like interested in what the package looks like as well. I'm just gonna show you like what it looks like inside the package. You have like a little notice there that says, do not use if you develop diarrhea, loose stools, or abdominal pain, because these may be bad for you. Okay, so you have a little notice there. And then the tea itself comes in this like plastic bag, so you have to open it. As you see, I already opened it. And the tea bags actually come in sets of 2. So if you're really trying to clean out, you can do 2 in 1 cup. But I do 1 bag. You can just like rip them apart like that, and then just use 1. But yep, that's just a quick overview of what's inside the box. Okay everyone, hi. This is part 2 of the 3 Ballerina Tea review. It's a little late, I'm not gonna lie, I did this part 2 a month later rather than a few weeks later that I could have done. But I just want to share my experience with the 3 Ballerina Tea. So I actually didn't really follow through doing this every week. I did it for 2 weeks straight. So I would drink this 3 times a week for 2 weeks straight. Then from there, I like skipped a week and then maybe did 1, so on and so forth. But I just wanted to share the experience. And I know in the first part of the video, I did mention that I was going to do like a before and after of my midsection, but I never did that. And I never took like measurements or weighed myself before and after the tea. But I just kind of want to give you guys like a high level, like what I felt with the tea, and did it work, and did I actually spend hours in the toilet, or was that just a lie? So yeah, let me just go right into it. I would drink the tea typically like at nighttime, so like around 7 p.m. I'd say I would drink the tea. I would make 1 tea bag and just let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then just sip on it from like 7 to 7:30 or 7 to 8. And I think at first I was kind of like shocked, because a lot of people were saying that you go to the restroom a lot, like you spend like it's nonstop flowing out of you. And sorry for the TMI, but yeah, people would say that there was just like nonstop digestion going on, or yeah, you get it. But anyways, so I drank the tea and I didn't really feel anything for like hours. The first time around was like, man, is this working? I mean, did I get the right tea? Is it real? Because remember, you have to get the one with the little like gold stamp to make sure it's a real tea. But I didn't really feel anything at first, but then around like 5 a.m. I felt like this pain in my stomach, and it was just like this pain where I needed to go to the restroom. Like I got up at the middle of the night and I went. I didn't find that the stool was like diarrhea-like. Sorry for the TMI. I didn't really think it was like diarrhea-like, but it was just like normal stool, but I needed to go. So a lot was coming out, but it was not like nothing crazy, like people are mentioning online. After that, I continued using it, like I said, for those 2 weeks, and then from there, I mean, even during those 2 weeks, I felt like I would go to the restroom normally. I would go in the morning. Like I did have an urge to go in the morning after drinking the tea at night the day before. So it did do bowel movements, but it's nothing like people are mentioning online where it's like, it's uncontrollable and I had to run and I almost went in public. Nothing of that nature. It does hurt. Like I did feel like a pain in my stomach as to like this needs to go out, but nothing where it was uncontrollable and I couldn't wait a few minutes to go. And even so, like after the 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, I gave myself 1 week break. Then I tried the next week. I did only one time that week. So after a week break, I tried it again, and I was like, maybe this time around it's gonna do something different, but it didn't. Did the same thing, you know, drank it at 7 p.m. and didn't feel anything till around like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. when I was waking up. And that's kind of when I felt that like urge to go. You do feel like a tight pinch, like at the lower end of your stomach, basically like pushing your digestive system, trying to push stuff out. But like I said before, that time I did it after the break, I did feel like a stronger pinch in my stomach, and maybe I was like, I don't know, maybe I ate something wrong or something was different, but I did feel a tight pinch, and I did go in the morning. That day, it was a Saturday night where I took the tea, and then I woke up into Sunday, and I felt that whole day, I will note this, I did feel that whole day I was very dehydrated, so drink a lot of water on this tea regardless. So definitely drink a lot of water. I did feel dehydrated throughout the whole day, and I did feel that time around I was going a little bit more than the times I was before when I went from that 2 week straight period of taking the tea. I did feel like I had the urge to go and do my business a little bit more than usual throughout the day. So just a warning on that. But overall, I will say with the tea, it's a bust that I couldn't like, you know, break the myth of like, oh, do you lose weight on it? Or, you know, because some people are so dramatic about that. But I didn't do the whole weight loss journey with this tea. Instead, I just wanted to give you guys like a high level, like, does it work? Does it do what it's supposed to do? Because it's not really supposed to make you lose weight yet. It's supposed to make your system clear out. So I'll say that the 3 Ballerina tea, this one's the extra strength, remember that, does work. It will clear you out. So maybe you had a week where you just ate junk and your diet wasn't on point, like you just had a night out and God, you ate so much pizza late at night. This is a good tea to reset. So definitely maybe that Sunday you can reset your system. So I do recommend this tea to reset and just feel lighter. Like if you feel like you're bloated and there's just too much in your system, I do recommend this tea for that. As for weight loss, I just don't think this is a really good option for weight loss, just because like it's kind of dangerous. Like I think you're putting your body through a lot of strain, as well as like you can become dehydrated by this very quickly. So yes, I do recommend this tea for cleaning out your system, but it could work for weight loss. Not saying that it doesn't, but I wouldn't exactly use it for that, just because you want to be safe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, and look out for another review.